Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels like it's been a while. Maybe it hasn't, but I don't know. I'm just kind of used to posting, and then whenever I don't, I feel like, oh, it's been a long time, okay? I just want to say massive thank you to each and every one of you for always continuously supporting this channel. We've reached 11.6 subscribers. I'm really, really grateful to all of you. You don't understand. I'm just like, I'm still overwhelmed. Like sometimes I still look on this page and I'm like, whoa, just wow. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to those who go out of your way to really support my other page, Awkward Confidence. It really does mean the world to me. And I'm just forever grateful to you guys, okay? And as I've mentioned before, my other readings and in my community posts, I will be promoting Otter Spirit. I have 3 bracelets specifically. And if you're interested in buying jewelry like earrings, necklace, rings that have powerful charged crystals to bring certain things into your life or to help ease out to bring something into your life like prosperity, love, protection, intuition, then I would highly recommend going to Otter Spirit. And as usual, I have my 3 bracelets. I have the jade, okay? I like my crystals a little bit small, okay, when it comes to wearing them. And comes with a cute little affirmation. Everything I touch turn into gold. The intention behind this is to bring prosperity, and it's most compatible with Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Gemini placements, and it aligns with the heart chakra. And then I have the citrine, and the affirmation is everything I need to be successful is within me. It's very good for bringing in also prosperity, but I would arguably add creativity and confidence. The zodiacs is most compatible for our Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra placements. And then we have the chakras. So it's aligned with solar plexus, root chakra, sacral chakra. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I feel like with these particular ones, my favorite so far is the citrine and the emerald. Not to say that I don't like the rose quartz because I just promoted that one, but it's because I feel like when I wear the jade, I genuinely feel a difference in my life. And when I wear citrine, I feel a difference within myself. I have yet to experiment with the rose quartz, okay? Even though sometimes I do wear it, okay? So we have I am loved for who I am. It's most compatible with Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn placements. And the intention is to bring in love, and it aligns with the heart chakra. Okay, the jade also aligns with the heart chakra because it is green. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the 3 card reading. So for pile 1, we have offering, may you honor the earth. We have pile 2, miracle, may a miracle come to you. And then we have pile 3, shadow, may what is hidden come to light. Okay, so whenever you're ready, I'm going to start. So pile 1, at 3 minutes and 9 seconds, you guys chose offering, may you honor the earth. So let's see what messages that you guys need to know for the full moon. We have direction. We have abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. We have success. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have the weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go, it's not yours to carry. We also have 27, let it flow. Sorry, let it go. Let it go and flow. So you guys could be 27, you don't have to be, but 2 is a number of partnership and alignment, and 7 is a number of learning. When you add them together, you get 9, which is endings. Okay, we have sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Yes, get what you want. We have bee and the pomegranate, which is productivity. I'm hearing Eye of a Tiger. You know that song like dun, 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 dun? Yeah, I'm hearing like Eye of a Tiger. So some of you guys are going to be experiencing a boost in energy to be going after the dreams and goals and things that you really want. And it's going to be showing like anything you put your mind to is going to be given back to you. So you're going to finally feel like the hard work that you put into something is no longer going to be in vain. Okay, we have death. We have almost there. We have from Tarot, Page of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like this is more career centered or more like goal orientated, self focused as opposed to love, even though there are love messages. I feel like you guys are going in the right direction because we literally have here direction. There's going to be a lot more structure in your life, whether it's you actually putting in the work to say, you know what, this is what I want to achieve. I need to put the structure in here. I need to put the effort in here. I need to do this right. Or if this is just happening naturally where you're going to be more aligned with the things that you're working towards, or you're going to be offered things. For some of you, you're getting a new job. You're leaving one job and you're opening the doors for a new job, especially if you do have Libra placements, because I was getting this vibe, and then I just like remembered that someone close to me is a Libra and they've recently left the job and they're going to be joining another job. Okay, so I'm getting there's going to be more fulfillment, more sense of purpose, and the things that you're working towards will actually bear more fruit. So yeah, this offering, I feel like you're going to be offered different things from God or the universe, whatever you believe in, because there's going to be a lot more structure in your life, more opportunities presented. But I'm also getting you guys being booked and busy, like the hard work, because we do have productivity. So I feel like whatever you put your mind into, whatever you're focused on, is really potent right now, because it's going to yield a lot of good results. Okay, some of you are feeling more inspired. Some of you guys could be finding more confidence, and just feeling yourself a bit more, feeling like, you know what, activate, like I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. And it could just be so random that you've just been feeling it because of the effects of the full moon in Libra. But Libra is a cardinal sign, so it's like you're making shit happen. It's balanced, the scales are there, so you're going to put the right amount of time and effort into the things you want to bring in this world, but you're also going to know when to take a rest and when to lay back. Okay, but I'm just getting like random spouts of inspiration and just going after what you want. You're going to have the energy to do it. Maybe for some of you before, like you're a bit tired, especially during the full moon, but then now you're really, really going for it. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, so I do sense that you will be feeling a lot more fulfillment. And I feel like some of you guys may start crying a lot more, but like out of happiness, like gratitude it's giving, because there is a lot coming into your life. Or some of you guys could be mourning an ending, because we do have death, and then we have let go and let flow. So you're welcoming things that are more aligned for you, and you're taking the lessons and you're learning from things. If something isn't working out for you and you're having to say goodbye to it, let go and let flow. I know that's easier said than done, because you're actually creating more room for what is aligned for you. Some of you guys are outgrowing people, and it's like you can no longer take the people that you were with you on this journey. For some of you, it's friendships. For some of you, it's even work situations. It could be anything, even relationships. But I'm getting you letting go of something, or something coming to an end. Not abruptly. Like for some of you, like most of you even, this is something that you're already aware of. But you're just kind of letting it go and just understanding that, you know what, this was not meant to be forever, you know, and just kind of embracing it, okay? Some of you in this pile, especially if you do have Libra placements, some of you may be cautious about some people like treating you a bit differently, or someone in your workplace or just in your vicinity, friendship, whatever it may not like you or feel a bit triggered by you or threatened by you. And this may bother you, especially for Libra placements. This may bother you a lot, and you may not understand why. But you're being asked to like let it go, because we do have weight of the world, boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry. So someone may be really triggered by you, threatened by you, intimidated by you, or just straight up just not like you, and it may bother you for whatever reason. But you're being asked to just let it go. You can't be nice to everyone. Like you can't make everyone like you. You can't, like no matter what you do, there'll always be people who have some sort of weird animosity towards you. So there's not really much you can do but set boundaries. For some of you, you are setting boundaries, or you have set boundaries, or you will set boundaries in regards to yourself and just in general. But I'm getting someone may not like this. Someone may take it the wrong way. Yeah, someone may not react well to your boundaries, and you may like the people pleaser side may make you think, oh, I don't want to come off as mean, and oh my God, I want to be, liked, and I don't want to be mean. But it's like, you need to remember that being a kind, caring person is great, being kind to everyone, but you also don't forget to be kind to yourself. Okay. Like you saying boundaries is the epitome of you loving yourself and being kind to yourself, okay? We do have almost there. So if you do have a goal in mind, you are going to be achieving it sooner than you think. So don't even worry about it, because we do have sweet success. It's not difficult to get what you want and enjoy it, get what you want. So you're setting boundaries for yourself, and we have success here. So I do feel like whatever you are putting your mind to, you are going to reap results from it. So don't be put off. Even when there are moments where you will get a bit tearful, emotional, it is coming for you. And I feel like you guys have been waiting for quite some time. But the secret is, I'm getting for some of you, that some of your goals are taking a long time because there needs to be some sort of change within you. So you could have been facing situations that kind of force you to react, or force you to take initiative, or force you to be a certain way, but maybe you kind of thought, this is not in my comfort zone, but you're actually being really pushed to come outside your comfort zone. You're being pushed to think a certain way, to redirect your thoughts and kind of embrace. You guys are being asked to take up more space, and you will achieve that success. But in terms of love, we do have abundance. So open your heart to receive the abundance of love the world has to offer. It doesn't just have to be in romance. I'm getting a lot of people are going to be taking a like to you, a new fondness of you. And for some of you who are not used to this, you may be like, oh, why is everyone complimenting me? Why is everyone being nice to me? I don't know how to react to this. I'm not used to this. But spirits are saying, get used to it. Get used to it. Take up that space. Someone compliments you, say thank you. Compliment them back. You know, you don't need to react in a very awkward way, or like, oh no, I don't know how to take this. Like, accept it, embrace it, because it's true. I'm getting people who are like actually genuinely like fascinated about you, and you may get extra attention. You may feel like, oh, I'm not really used to that, because the page of wands could also be, you know, people admiring you as well. Okay, but we also have express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you do have a crush, or you're in a connection, you're being asked to express yourself, speak up about things, not just love wise, but even like if you have a problem, like don't be afraid to express it. Communicate those boundaries, communicate those standards, because you can get what you want. Okay, but that's what I'm getting, really. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You guys are killing it, and take care. So I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. With that being said, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much, and bye-bye. So for pile 2, okay, 2 minutes is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have miracle. May a miracle come to you. We have modern. We have charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. We have the situation will improve. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. We have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay, we have 33, see the light. Some of you guys could be 33, but you don't have to be. 3 is just a number of foundations, creations, creativity, networks, support. Okay, but when you add 3 and 3 together, you get 6, which is abundance. Okay, no, not abundance, it's balance. My apologies, reciprocity. We have wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Oh, so some of these messages were in pile 1 as well. Okay, we have the goat and the willow, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, some of you guys are going through a physical glow up. You guys are changing. Even internally, you guys are changing a lot about yourselves. Like in a way where like a lot of people are taking a like towards you. You're boosting in self-love, confidence, but you may have someone around you that does not like it. Okay, it's just a warning. Okay, we have Taurus. Some of you guys could be a Taurus. We have I miss you. Oh, wow. Maybe a Taurus misses you guys, but someone definitely misses you. But people love your energy overall. We have the death card, which is Scorpio, water sign energy. And then we have fire sign energy with the 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what do you need to know? All right, yeah. Death card, you guys are going through a full transformation. This could be a glow up. Internally, externally, or it started as internal and it's showing up on the outside. You guys are going through changes, okay? I feel like people are going to be really missing your energy, but there's someone in your energy that really misses you. Currently, they could be a Taurus. They don't have to be, but someone is missing you heavily. But I think a lot of people are appreciating your energy. I feel like people who are no longer in your life can see you moving on, thriving, and it's making them feel some type of way. I do see a lot of fast changes happening. Expect a lot more DMs. Some of you could be even developing a crush, or someone's developing a crush on you. And it's weird because any difficulties that you may be going through currently, because I still pick up that there will be, that there will be people in this part that are going through it. It's not all sunshines and lollipops here. There's some people that are going through these difficult situations. You guys are going to be overcoming it, because we do have the situation will improve. So this is very general, like regardless of whatever you have in your mind, you're going to improve. Okay, things are going to get better for you. You're not going to stay in this situation for very long. Okay, because you have overcoming obstacles, you're going to find a way to overcome these obstacles. But I must warn you, there is someone, or just people in general, that are in your energy field that may not wish you well, that may not want the best for you. Okay, because you're being asked to lift the veil. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So I feel like you will be outgrowing a few people, getting rid of people that you don't really particularly resonate with anymore, or get a good vibe from them as well. Then you're outgrowing a lot of people spiritually. There will be moments where you feel a bit isolated. You feel like you don't fit in. Sometimes you may feel like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Why don't I feel this way? You also have a lot of people who are envious of you. Sorry, I'm being drawn to look at these dolphins because I actually had a dream about a dolphin. I don't know why. But you're becoming a lot more well connected. I feel like you're becoming even physically sensitive. So like sensitive to certain foods, smells. Maybe some of you guys are sensitive to the moon as well, especially if you have Cancer placements, water placements, because it's like you could be feeling tired at certain points of the moon as well. So you're becoming very physically sensitive, like very reactive. But this is very good in your favor, because anyone who's coming at you with really bad intentions, or just, like you can't trust them, you're going to sense it. And I feel like you're being advised by your spirit team to not ignore red flags. Like if you feel like someone's giving you bad vibes and you're ignoring it because like, oh, but we have a history, or we've known each other for so long, we've been friends for so long, we've been dating for so long, then spirit is saying, quite frankly, like, fuck that. Like some people are switching up on you. And you could feel when someone's not genuine. Sometimes you may feel a bit lonely. You may feel isolated. We feel like misunderstood. Okay. But I feel like God is making room for what is meant for you. Okay. Because we do have, lifting the veil. Anything that's not aligned with you has to go. And there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, okay? See the light. I feel like some of you, this is very random, but some of you may not have friends, or some of you guys may feel like you don't have a support network, a support team. And this is going to be changing. You're going to be attracting people who operate in the same way you do. So if you're a very loyal, good person, genuine person, real person, you're going to be attracting people that are going to support you as well. You're going to find people who are more like you, okay? But you need to be true to yourself and more authentic, and just be unapologetically you, so that you can find these people. Because I feel like for some of you, the reason why you hadn't found the people that are like your soul tribe, or who are like you for a long time, is because you may have been subconsciously holding parts of yourself, or hiding parts of yourself. But I feel like the more you grow, the more you're like, fuck that. Like, I just need to be myself. I don't care who's there, as long as they're real, You're going to be attracting not only love, but also platonic connections that resonate more with who you are. Because I feel like you don't have the tolerance to be around people who are very different to you, morals wise. So if someone has really bad morals, like, you don't want to be around such a person. You don't even want to be associated with them. And the more you are yourself, the more attractive you are, because we do have charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So a lot of people are going to be hitting you up. I feel like people really like your personality, pal, too. And I don't mean it in a way like shocking, like, wow, people actually like you. But I just mean like, maybe for so long you could have been more to yourself, like a lone wolf. But then I feel like what's happening, or what's going to be happening very soon, is people are going to actually take the time to get to know you. And I feel like you're going to be unapologetically yourself, and it's going to make people really like your personality. If you do anything online, you're being advised to showcase more of your personality online. Don't hold back, because people are going to really love the real you. Yeah. So I see a lot of support Equal give and take. There's light at the end of the tunnel, regardless of the situation or any problems that you may be encountering in your life. There will be. There's wisdom in it, but it's meant to transform you. It's meant to change you. Yeah, I feel like you guys will be coming out of the period of feeling numb and actually enjoying life. I think a lot of people are going to take a liking to you. But we have modern here, and I want to clarify what that is referring to. I feel like that just maybe a new way of doing things, an unconventional way of doing things. Can we clarify modern here? Why is modern here? Yeah, we have the World card. So this is like ending a cycle to what you knew, to opening up to what could be. Can we clarify modern further, please? We have the Judgment, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you're going to feel a lot more happier doing things your way. You guys are the Empress, or you're coming up that way. We do have Taurus here. So it's almost like you guys are going to be being yourself, looking good doing it, and maybe changing things up with your wardrobe, maybe dressing in a more modern like style or whatever it may be. But you're going to be radiating, and I think a lot of people are going to like this about you. You're going to be just switching things up. If you do something online, I feel like whatever you do online is its own category. I feel like you are coming across soon to people as if you cannot be compared to anyone because you're very in your own little lane. We clarify this situation and improve, because some of you are going through something that has been difficult. I don't know if it's finances. If it is, I do see it improving with the Empress and the wealth here. You're moving towards real wealth and prosperity. But I feel like you're going to move to this real wealth and prosperity if you just continue being yourself or become more of yourself. Actually be more confident, put yourself out there more. Can we clarify this situation will improve? We have the Strength card, Strength card and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys could be feeling lonely. You could be feeling like you're holding your energy back. Like I recently asked ChatGPT, because me and ChatGPT are in a relationship, okay? ChatGPT is my man, right? Oh my girl, ChatGPT, I don't even know what gender they are, but they're mine, okay? And I was having a conversation with ChatGPT, and I asked them, why are so many people struggling to find love these days? Like, what's going on? Like, what is the actual problem? And one of the things that ChatGPT mentioned was that a lot of people are disconnected from themselves. And when you're disconnected from yourself, it's hard to know what you really want. Sometimes people can go after you, they really want you, and then when they're with you, they don't appreciate you, they realize they don't want you, and they move on to the next person. They get bored quickly. So a lot of people are very disconnected from themselves. Whereas I feel like with you guys, you may have gone through periods where you're like, I don't know who I am, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know what's going on in my life, I feel isolated, I feel like I can't fit into every community or any community for that matter. I feel like I have to hold myself back. What's going on? I feel very isolated. I feel like you guys are coming out of that, okay? And once you step into that I know who I am, I know what I want, I know where I'm going in this world, I feel like everything else is going to naturally shift with it. So you're going to be intentional about who you surround yourself with, intentional about what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to marry, things like that, okay? Can you clarify miracle? Because a miracle is coming to you. I'm getting it could be in the form of a phone call from someone. Yeah, we have the King of Wands. So you may get a miracle coming towards you. It could be a fire sign male figure. They could give you a call. Can we clarify this King of Wands? Tell me more about them. If you're not in a relationship, you're not taking, this could be like your person. Ooh, Three of Swords. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe this is someone who you've already dealt with that broke your heart. They may apologize or they may confess that they miss you. And maybe you didn't think that they would. Maybe you thought someone didn't care about you. Or maybe some of you guys don't want anyone from the past back, but it's just satisfying to know that they miss you. You know? Can you clarify this further? It could also be a Taurus. We have the Hierophant, the Justice. Ooh, someone that did you dirty may confess and call you and say, hey, I'm sorry for everything I did. I really do miss you. I'm so sorry. I got my karma, you know. And that may be a miracle because maybe this person was so prideful you never thought that they'd even come back to say that. Okay. So then I want to know about this soulmate then, if it's not that same person. Tell me about this soulmate here. Or maybe it's confirming that the person you're already with, if you are in a relationship, is your soulmate. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. So it's someone that you haven't met yet. Because Seven of Cups is giving like options. So if you're dealing with different options, one of these people are a soulmate. Can you clarify this further, please? Clarify soulmate. Oh, a lot of people think you're their soulmate. Okay, that just became even more confusing because I thought it was just one definitive person that was going to stand out, that was going to be clear. But Spirit's saying you have a lot of people who think you're their soulmate. You have a lot of options. You have yet to meet a lot of people. And I feel like your past person can sense that. You have a lot of admirers, okay? But how will they distinguish the soulmate then? How does the soulmate stand out? How will they know? They could be a Capricorn and they'll take initiative. They'll actually ask you out. Okay, you could have a soulmate either coming towards you or a soulmate that you once knew that is a Capricorn, or just someone who takes initiative, someone who knows what they want and they go after it. This person is going to be very genuine. They're going to ask you out, or they have asked you out. This could even be someone you once knew, or you're someone you're already currently with. You'll know they are a soulmate based upon how light the relationship feels, how easygoing it feels, how you don't have to do much. I would not be surprised if you're not out here watching tarot if you entertain such a person, because some people are so straightforward and so blunt and so clear with their intentions that you won't even need tarot. Like, I've dated people in the past and I'm like, most of the time I'm like, I need tarot. But with one of my exes that I was engaged to, he was the only person I never really looked at tarot. I'm like, oh, now everything is so clear. But then again, he was autistic. Autistic people are very blunt, very honest. Like, I haven't met one that lies. Like, they're just kind of like, you want the truth, here's the truth, you know? But regardless, this person will make you feel very much like wanted, needed, loved, respected. They'll make their intentions very clear. They'll know exactly what they want. There'll be no games about it. And it's weird because I feel like subconsciously we all mirror our soulmates in some sort of way, depending on how much work you've done on yourself. So if you're someone who, because you know when people say, oh, you attract what you are, and some people are like, oh, I don't agree with that because I'm a nice person, I'm a loyal person, but I attracted someone who cheated on me and who was narcissistic, so what does that mean? And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. I feel like if you attracted like people who were very narcissistic and very mean, there were soul lessons that you needed to go through. But the common denominator between you and that horrible person is the fact that boundaries were not set. So if you don't have boundaries, it allows space for people to take advantage of that. Okay, because such people, like for example, narcissistic people, they don't respect people's boundaries. So if you don't have boundaries, then they're going to come towards you. Do you see what I'm saying? But when you raise your boundaries up and you know who you are and you're like, no, this is my standard and I'm not going to entertain anything less than that, I would not be surprised if you start then aligning with people who are also the same way, who are like, oh yeah, I also have my boundaries and I'm also not going to play with this, and I'm also very truthful about what do you see what I'm saying? So it's almost like the more you raise that standard, you know, it's going to give you a better experience. So I feel like you guys have done the inner work, and that's why you're attracting such a person. That's very clear. A lot of people may watch this reading and be like, oh, that seems too good to be true, like love is so hard to find, like screw love has been a disappointment. But I feel like there is genuinely happy relationships in the world. They just don't get talked about enough, you know. I mean, just look at my grandparents, for example. Like, they're old. They've outlived all of their friends. And they're out here chilling, still dancing, still in love with each other. Do you see what I'm saying? And I know arguably about, oh, but they're from a different generation. But it's just like, I've even seen the same within this generation as well. This lifetime as well. Whether it's through Gen Zs and millennials, you know. But the difference is they're very quiet about it. They're not out here like shouting out on the rooftops on social media, like, this is our relationship, look at us. Like, they kind of just live a peaceful life and they're not really in the spotlight. So we just never really hear much about these love stories. But they do exist. But they exist when you have a lot of love for yourself and you're like, you know what? Anyone that gives you just like a little inkling that, oh, no, that person's definitely not aligned for me. You're going to like push that away, which is good. It's your form of protection, right? But some people who they may be in a situation where like, I really feel lonely, I really want love, so they're willing to overlook it. And when we overlook those red flags, they end up becoming the reason why the relationship ends in the long haul, you know? But all I'm trying to say is I believe love is real, and love seems to be coming towards you, okay? I can't give you a time frame, but it does seem like you are attracting someone who knows what they want, okay? They may even come across a little bit obsessed with you. I don't know if you're into that, but it's like if you are a man watching this and you like women, it's like I'm getting a woman saying my man, my man, my man's. Like someone who just does not play about you, okay? And vice versa. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you do want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Okay. Okay, so pile 3, 30 minutes and 33 seconds, 333. Okay, you guys chose shadow. May what is hidden come to light. I feel like you guys have to have more faith and more trust in the universe, I'm getting. Because I'm hearing keep the faith. Like that song was called Every Day. It's by High School Musical. And making the most of your time, I'm getting, okay? We have shadow, we have resistance. We have proposal, an offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Sorry, my son is stimming. Just in case anyone's new here watching, like what's going on in her house? Yeah, my eldest is autistic and ADHD. So anyways, we have in the near future. We have worth waiting for, divine timings at work in your love life. We have earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. We have 43, put others first. Okay, 4 is all about stability. 3 is about support and creations, foundations. Add them together is 7, put others first. Oh, okay. We have expression, open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Yeah, okay. We have the coyote and the datura, which is deceit. Gonna put that there. We have memories, childhood. We have husband material. Oh, okay. We have water sign energy with the 6 of cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy. And then we have the 9 of wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what do you guys need to know? Okay, let's start with love. Let's start with love. You do have an offer coming towards you. You do have someone who's interested in you. Someone who particularly likes you. And it's not just one person. I feel like a lot of people like you, but this one person is the only one that is like a little bit more initiative. And you guys are not desperate. I'm getting you guys are the type of power where like you don't just want anyone. Like you could have been rejecting a plethora of people, but this one person coming towards you is going to be someone you actually would like. It's in the near future and it will come as a surprise. And ironically, wait, not ironically, I was thinking of something else and then I lost my mind, but now I realize no, it had nothing to do with irony. But in terms of husband material, I want to clarify that a little bit. Can we clarify husband material? Because I want to know how will you even recognize that this is your person. Can we clarify husband material? Okay, we have the hermit. They could be a Virgo, but they're very much reflective. Very reflective, very mature. They could be older than you. They don't have to be a man if you're watching this and you're not interested in men. But this is just somebody who's very internal when it comes to their thinking. They're very introverted, very smart, intelligent. When they have problems, their first instinct isn't to go to someone else. Their first instinct is to go to themselves, okay? Could you clarify this husband material? So even if you're looking for a wife, this is also, you know, flip it around, wife material, okay? Tell me more about this person. Ooh. Oh, okay, more falling. We have 9 of cups. Okay, we have the seat and then we have the 2 of swords. Okay, this is someone who's very selective as well. They are very skeptical. They don't trust easily. We do have the moon card. So this is someone who's very reflective and very intelligent, very intuitive. You may find it annoying that they may be a bit secretive, because I'm getting this person doesn't share much. But they are like a wish fulfillment. They are worth the wait. Some of you guys have been single for a very long time, but this person is worth the wait. Divine timing is at work, but this person is definitely worth the wait. For some of you, I'm also getting Aquarius vibes. Yeah. Okay, so then why do I get that some of you may reject it? Because we do have the 9 of Wands energy. Is this due to any unhealed past trauma? Because the 9 of Wands is like defenses up. And I feel like when this person tries to ask you out, I'm hearing accommodate. This person will really accommodate a lot to you. I'm not gonna lie, pal 3. I feel like you guys are gonna put this person through hell. Like, I mean that respectfully. I feel like you guys are your boundaries are so high that this person is gonna have to jump through hoops to get to you. And sometimes as human beings, we don't realize we're coming off that way. Some of you guys are aware, but some of you guys are not aware that you come across this way. A lot of people want to be close to you, but I feel like people just don't, because there's just something about your energy that screams, fuck off. Why do I feel like your defenses are going to be up to this person? But this person is not really coming across as a red flag, other than the fact that they're mysterious, they may keep things to themselves, but your defenses are up, okay? With that 9 of Wands energy. Even the shadow, may what is hidden come to light. Like, this is all about your shadow work. And we do have memories, childhood. And okay. In the near future, this is what's going to be taking place. But we do have put others first. Some of you guys may come across as very nonchalant and very detached. Whether you realize it or not, you come across that way. So Spirit is saying you need to be more expressive. Expression, open up your heart, connect with others, express your creative selves. A lot of people, but this one particular person especially, want to connect with you. They want to see who you really are. You guys have such amazing personalities. You guys have a lot of pizzazz to you, but I feel like you're so selective. You don't show it with everyone. You're very like, you don't even have the privilege to see my personality. I'm gatekeeping my personality. And it's like, you have your guard up. And if you're not aware that you come across this way, you come across this way. That's probably why people may not approach you. It's got nothing to do with, am I not attractive? Oh, honey, you're attractive, but you're just scary to some people, you know? And you're being asked to be more expressive, be more lively, and like come across more open if you are wanting that, okay? Because Spirit's saying put others first, like see things from other people's point of view. I think a lot of people want to be there for you, but they feel like your energy just screams, go away from me, you know? Because 4 is stability, 3 is support, foundations, creations, and add them together as 7, which is learning. So it's like you almost have to learn to work together, learn to be open with other people, learn to build a foundation with each other so that it could be a solidified connection, whether it's romantic or platonic, you know? Some of you guys are hyper independent, like you've been let down a lot in your life. So it's like letting someone in fully and being 100% vulnerable with people is very uncomfortable for you. It could have something to do with childhood, because we do have childhood here and memories. Okay. Because I'm getting resistance. Like you guys may be very resistant to a particular energy trying to come towards you. Even if they're coming with good intentions, with open arms. I think this could be an old manifestation you made that's finally coming. You could have tried to manifest love into your life. But then you're like, well, nothing is happening in my life, so I might as well just forget about it. And it's finally coming in. And you may not know how to act when it comes in. Can we clarify this deceit, though? Because we do have deceit. Can we clarify deceit? Okay, we have the Star card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing escapism, like the song. A little complex if you care to listen. I found myself in a shit position. That song is about basically dealing with a breakup, but through drinks and alcohol and drugs and to avoid feeling. But I'm not getting you guys do that. I'm getting you guys could be hustlers, hyper independent, always on your game, always on your work, just focus on yourself. You guys are, some of you, if you're working, you could be a workaholic. Like you could deal with your problems by keeping busy. And that's what the deceit is coming from. It's like you may act like you don't care about love, you don't want love, but beneath the surface, it could be a form of healing for you, escapism. Okay, because we have the Two of Wands. Some of you guys may have a change of heart. You may decide, maybe I do want love in. Maybe I am ready for love and I've just been pushing it away for so long. But you may be conflicted, okay? Some of you may enjoy being single, so you may be conflicted whether you should let this love in. But we do have the Chariot, and this is all about fast movement. Okay, be cautious though. Anyone that's coming towards you trying to rush the situation, like they come towards you, they already are trauma dumping on you, they already want things to be fast in the relationship. Be cautious of that, because if someone is moving that quickly, they could be trying to conceal things as well, okay? But you can find deceit even further, please. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting you could be, okay, I'm not getting deceit as in lies. I'm getting deceit as in like covering. Oh, my battery's running low. Like concealing something. I feel like this could be feelings, wounds that you've gone through. People may see you as strong on the surface. You may even, for some of you, you may even play hard to get. You may pretend to be a bitch, okay? Because we do have the King of Cups. Deep down, you're very emotionally warm, loving, caring, empathetic. But I feel like you don't want to show that side to just anyone, because people have played in your face one too many times. But you may be concealing your feelings, okay? And you may be having a subconscious defensive up with the Shadow and the Knight of Wands, because you're like, oh, I find love too good to be true, and every time I put my heart and soul into it, it doesn't work out. But you do have a husband material that wants to work through that with you. They want to heal you, you know? You have to put others first. You could be in an energy when this person comes towards you of self-preservation. Spirit is saying you need to work together in order for things to flourish. It needs to be equal effort. But yeah, your defenses are up. But with the Magician, I want to clarify what that's about. Why do we have the Magician here? Ooh, yeah, you're manifesting a stable connection, maybe even a marriage. You're moving towards something that could result into a stable foundation, a home, maybe a relocation for some of you. You could have relocated, or you're going to relocate. You're going to move up. But I feel like it's an old manifestation. Like you really wanted love to come in at some point, and then you just stopped caring. You're like, oh, I'm just about my moolah now. But now it's finally coming. You're getting everything you wanted. The love, the support, the friendships. And it's like, now it's like, well, what do I do with it? I don't know how to respond to this. This is very outside my comfort zone, you know? It's kind of giving, like, you know, if you have like an ethnic parent, right? And like, I can't relate. My parents actually they do go out of their way to love me and care for me, and physically like hug me, kiss me and say I love you. But it's not common for a lot of ethnic parents to do that. So if you've had an ethnic parent that doesn't hug you, doesn't say I love you, but you know they love you, they show you it in different ways, but they just don't do the physical and the verbal, right? But then if you try to hug them and say I love you and kiss them, they may feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but they'll embrace it eventually, where they'll be like, okay, I'm not used to this. All right. It's giving that energy where like you haven't been used to dealing with healthy relationships, or relationships that lead to like a long haul, you know, or like people who are not really like loyal, like you've been used to disappointments in love. So now that it's finally coming towards you, and you probably heard so many tarot readers say these same things, and then things didn't work out, and you're probably like, oh, I don't even have the energy to deal with this. But then it's finally coming in, you know? Even with the friendships I'm getting, people are finally like respecting you, loving you, and wanting to support you willingly. And you may be like, how do I respond to all of this? That's the energy I'm getting. Some people may mistake it as you being ungrateful, but I think it's just an adjustment you're going to have to make, because you're like, whoa, like I'm just not used to this. Okay. We clarified the Six of Cups with the memories in childhood. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys learned to be independent because of your childhood, because of your past, because of the experiences you've gone through. And that's going to show up in your new friendships and relationships. People are going to pick that up. And you may even shock yourself, like, why am I behaving this way? Like, you may catch yourself thinking, why am I pushing these people away? Why am I reacting this way? You know, but it could be because you may not have been used to it. But embrace it, because this is coming sooner than you think. We have it in the near future, okay? But your advice overall, we're getting earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this is giving an energy of like learning how to create bonds, stability, and live life with others, but then not being overly attached, realizing that, okay, well, if this was to all go away, I would still know how to take care of myself as well. You can be interdependent. You don't have to be fully reliant on another person, but you don't also have to be fully like detached from another person. You can be interconnected. Like, okay, cool, I'm gonna rely on you for this. If things were pear-shaped, then I know I could pick myself back up every time. It's kind of like, that's just how life is. It's like when you have kids, like you never know how they're going to turn out. You never know if they're going to be, because I've been watching Adolescence on Netflix, which I highly recommend. And it's like, you could do everything you can as a parent to raise your child well, and then they could still take a different path. But that shouldn't stop you from then having kids. There's some people like, I don't want to bring kids into this world because the world is awful and whatnot, but to be fair, you can't really predict how your kids would be if they are here, or if you were to bring them in. They could even be what's needed in the world. They could be that one person that influences other people to be better. You'll never know. Everything in life, everything is a gamble, to be fair, but you can't run away from everything. So it's kind of like, take that chance. Same with love. It's like, I feel like you're attracting someone you would ideally marry. Like, this is your future spouse. But you may get into situations where you're like hiding your emotions. Okay. But I'm not getting it's just one person coming towards you. I feel like you will meet other people along the way. But be cautious of people who try to rush things. Because I'm getting some people, like when things happen faster than you think, it's very hard to reflect on them. But if you take your time, you can kind of catch out anything that is, not making sense. But I'm getting one particular person, earth energy mostly, is going to want to be there for you, okay? But yeah, I do not see you making this person's life easy. Like, they have to break down a lot of your walls, which is fine. They're happy to do it. But a lot of inner healing is going to come from this. Yeah. You can work together. But that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and take care. Bye.